Ladies and gentlemen, before we
I'll do the initial announcement.
4 seconds, Robert. 4 seconds.
Hello and welcome to the 2017 IPF World Classic Bench Press Championships in Killeen, Texas. Right now, today, we are in the men's juniors division, 93 kilo, 105 kilo, 120 kilo, and 120 plus kilo weight classes. We've got a nice lineup this afternoon. Gino is just doing the final announcing.
Introducing the spotter loaders. Been lifting all week. They've been doing spotting loading.
These are Army guys, no? Donated by the U.S. military?
All the spotter loaders except the handoff guy are from Fort Hood, U.S. Army base here in Killeen, Texas. And the handoff guy is going to be Jeff Snyder.
Jeff Snyder, the one and only.
Yeah, he's going to be doing the handoffs.
Okay.
They need the big boys to hand off to the big boys.
Right. Fort Hood.
Fort Hood is the largest military installation in the free world.
40,000 soldiers?
As much as 60,000.
60,000. Wow.
Yeah, and, well, some of them are deployed out, you know.
Right.
And we are just about ready to start here. Our first lifter is Troy Pacheco, USA. 145 kilo for Troy. Troy is a 105 kilo body weight class. 105 kilo is everybody under the body weight roughly of about 231 pounds, and he comes up and he gets 3 white lights for his lift.
That was no problem for Troy.
No problem. Easy lift.
That's the icebreaker. A lot of people open conservatively, especially in international competitions, because they want to get one on the board.
Get one on the board.
Get warmed up. Build some mental confidence.
Vasil Dius from Ukraine is your next lifter coming up.
He's 20 years old. He's been competing for 5 years. His best bench press ever is 150 kilos, and he's opening with that.
And he's opened with 150.
Okay.
That's 330-pound opener for his opening bench, and he's tying his best ever.
No lifting belt, no wrist wraps. I mean, he's practically naked.
That's why they call it raw.
There it is. Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was easy.
Well, he just did his best bench press like it was nothing. Like he was buying a bag of chips somewhere in Kiev, Ukraine.
Did I just notice Robert Keller is our chief referee?
Who is?
Robert Keller.
Robert Keller?
Wow, this is like...
this is rare. This is like Haley's Comet.
Yeah, this is like celebrity all-stars here.
Yeah, and
Jeff Snyder giving a lift off.
And look at the jury. Hani Gaston and Farshid. Wow. We got a bunch of high-ranking IPF EC people out there.
We have Robin Student from the Czech Republic up now.
Czechia.
Yeah.
He's got a camouflage belt. You know, you see that
nice.
A lot of the women have good arches, but boy, he's got a good arch.
Yeah, this guy's flexible as heck.
Oh, wow.
No problem.
Not a problem, man. That looks like that's going to be a good lift. The referees say, what? Yep, 3 white lights. That was also...
Yeah, that was 150, what was it, 150 kilos, 155 kilos, 336 pounds?
Yep, 336. Now we're going to Alec Houston from Great Britain.
10 kilo jump from his last competitor.
165, 363 pound for Alex from Great Britain. Alec is
22 years old.
There are 6 competitors in the 105s.
And they're all
That's going to be a dogfight.
They're all pretty closely
matched. They are.
There.
There's going to be some real close contests in the 105s. We only got 3 lifters in the 120, the 93s, and the 120 pluses, so they're all going to be guaranteed a medal. But in the 105s, they're going to be competing up against each other. They've got to make some good choices as to their attempts.
Up next is Joseph Pina from the United States of America, following with the same weight at 165 kilos, but he's in the 120-plus category.
Joe is one of the very, very best squat three-lift lifters in the United States. Mike, what does he lift?
He can. His best squat is 365 kilos.
Yeah,
raw. I mean,
huge.
Wow, that bench went up like it was nothing. But yeah, 365 kilo squat is. I don't even think I could squat 365 pounds. Forget about 365 kilos.
That's 804 he squats.
Wow.
804 pounds, raw. And he's, how old is this? Show how old he is.
He's 18.
804 pound squat at 18 years old.
Jeez.
Antoine Couvreau.
From France. Otherwise known as Francais.
Yeah. 170 kilos here. So we're moving this bar up. We're getting up to good weights right now.
Yeah,
this is 375 pounds.
His best bench press is 177 kilos. So he's opening up with
close,
something supposedly that's close to his all-time high.
It's going to be
20 years
interesting
old.
to see how much they jump on each of their increments. 5-10 kilo jumps, maybe, you think? On them?
Not 10 kilos. Well, let's see how this one goes.
See how it goes.
Some of the earlier guys definitely have 10 kilos in them.
I'd say 7.5 kilos.
I'd say he should go up 5 kilos.
We should do bets on that.
Okay.
So how much their jumps would be.
What are we going to bet?
Well, since you make more money than I do.
I think we should have a pink singlet bet.
He has one?
I want to see him in a pink. I want to see old Bill here in pink singlet.
Dennis, you have a pink singlet if I remember correctly.
No, I don't have a pink singlet. No.
Dennis does, though.
Zebra skin. That's all right. I'll lend you to you. If you lose, I'll let you wear mine.
Oh. You think yours would fit me?
Well, you might have a little. It might have a little extra space in certain areas that you can't fill in, but it should fit. It's not like it fits me well. Tim Anderson bought it for me, and it was intentionally smaller.
Arnaud Braun from France also. 175.
Nice arch. Powerful lift.
385 pounds, and that is going to be a good lift. Yeah.
And that puts him in second place currently in the 93 kilo division.
93 kilo division. Yeah. And the next lifter is only going up 2.5 kilos, so they're going to be a pretty close contest.
Yeah, also in the 93 kilo division. Now we got a little competition here. Okay.
Yeah, because they're only right now going to be 2.5 kilos apart after their first attempt. You might see some jockeying around on the thirds, seeing how they're going to go. If their coaches are paying attention, and because the lifters can make 2 changes on their third bench attempts.
So this is Denislam Mukamatali
from Kazakhstan. 177.5, 391 pounds.
His best bench press is 180 kilos. He's opening up at 177.5 kilos. He's a full-time student. 20 years old.
Another good-looking arch on this guy.
Yeah, well, these guys have some arches here.
Yeah.
But what you gain in arch, you lose in leverage sometimes. So it's not necessarily the best thing.
True. And it all depends a little bit on what their hand width is, too. And see what the maximum hand width, there's a ring on the bar there that's 81 centimeters apart.
Well, Bill, this is something that's technical, and I want to make sure that as a head judge referee that we get your opinion on this. The maximum width is 81 centimeters. However, you don't necessarily have to grip it on the outside ring with each index finger. In other words, you can grip it outside the ring with your index finger on one side as long as you're proportionately inside the ring on the other side with your index finger. Would that be correct?
They actually got rid of that rule.
They got rid of that rule. They changed it. It used to be you could do a displaced because of shoulder issues.
Yes.
And they dropped that rule.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Now you have to be inside the rings on both hands.
No matter what.
No matter what.
Okay, well, thank you for clarifying that.
And that is a good lift for
Crozier
from Great Britain. 170. That was also We've had a lot of lifts that are really close together here.
Kaloum is a tower crane operator, and he's only 21 years old.
I think that means that he does cleaning of like driveways.
Tower crane? I don't know.
Oh, power crane.
Tower crane.
Oh, wow.
Like he's bringing,
construction
like he's bringing
building.
steel up to the skyscraper. He's from Scotland.
Oh, cool.
Good whiskey up there.
Yes.
Hopefully he doesn't drink
ancestors are
before he's operating the tower crane. It's after he drinks all of that beer and goes to the
one
pub.
side of my family is from Scotland.
Oh, that would mean
Christopher Alnes from Norway.
Okay, Christopher brings it down slow and controlled. Pops it up, no
Oh,
problem.
really good bar speed coming up. Really good bar speed. And that's good lift. You'll notice that some of the lifters here will have a real slow descent, and other lifters almost it's like a dive bomb.
Well, the faster you can go, the better, with an exception. You can get to the point where it's too fast and you lose control.
Yeah.
But the faster you can go, the more kinetic energy, theoretically, you can build up.
You can build up.
So you want to try to bring the bar down as quickly as possible.
It's like a stretch reflex reaction.
That's one of my secrets that I didn't really let Mike Zalewski know.
You know, that's even more so true with a shirt.
Yeah.
With a shirt.
Yeah, but it's harder to do with a shirt because the shirt
it's harder to
gives a
control
lot
it.
more resistance. Some guys, you can have lunch by the time they start and their lift and touch their chest with the bar.
I'm just shocked that Dennis Cherry used the word kinetic energy.
Well, I used to think it was Connecticut energy. I thought, why would they get all of that energy from Connecticut? What does that have to do with it? But then somebody told me it was Connecticut.
Now, he's not meant that as a disparagement to all of you from Connecticut. Wow.
I think he did because he's from New
Now,
Jersey.
that is an unusual call on the bench raw.
Bradley Wolf.
That's not right.
What happened?
He called a one card, which is either not touching the chest or touching the belt. He didn't have a belt on.
Right.
And he touched the chest. That shouldn't be a one card.
Let's go to the SSP slow motion on that one, Michael.
We haven't purchased that
We
yet.
haven't purchased that yet?
Yeah. Oh.
Can you please put that in the
In the
on the
budget?
list of things to do?
Bradley Wolf coming up. Bradley is also in the 105 kilos. And Bradley right now has
Bradley
got
Wolf, the Wolfman.
He's got the biggest opener in this flight.
And he's got the biggest beard, which makes him the Wolfman.
And
Color coordinated, too.
Watch Gino. He'll probably give a howl here.
Boom. A little slow.
A little
He
slow.
sunk it deep and there's the wolf.
Now, he's got a 5-kilo lead on the second place lifter. Second place lifter jumped up 7.5 kilos. Bradley didn't do a real fast move on that one. He may only take a 5-kilo jump.
So this is Pateliso Pagula from France. 190 kilo weight class. 190 kilos is his opener in the 120
plus kilo. He is a big boy.
He is.
Big boy.
What is he weighing in at? He's weighing in at 135 kilos.
Wow.
That's 300 pounds, give or take
50-ish.
Give or take a half a ham sandwich. Boom!
135?
Wow, that went up like it was nothing.
That's under 300 pounds.
Oh, 297 he weighs.
Oh, excuse me.
Give or take a ham sandwich. Oh, wow, look at what we're going to now. 210.
Dmitry Vovk from Ukraine.
Bill, how big is your ham sandwich?
Not as large as yours.
Mine's not 50 pounds either, though.
He's opening up with 210 kilos. His best bench press is 225 kilos. So
this is a 463-pound opener.
okay, this guy's strong. He's in the 120 kilo weight class.
Boy, he is thick.
Yeah, he's
wow.
built nice. Ooh, boy. He's wearing knee sleeves like he's going to squat.
Got to keep his knees warm, though. That's the reason for that. You know, you have to have warm knees when you're benching.
Really?
Yeah.
I never had that problem.
Whoa.
He took the lift off before he got settled.
And Jeff had a little problem with that handoff, too.
He didn't.
No, look at that.
Wow.
Boy, that was fast.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be the gold medal. I'm going to predict he's going to win the gold medal in his weight class.
Yeah, well, considering that he's 27 kilos up on second place. Okay, now
The last lifter of the first attempts.
Joel Sunderland from Sweden. 474-pound opener.
Nice. He's a super heavyweight.
Yep.
23 years old. Weighs in somewhere around 295. 292, 293.
Gino's telling us a little bit of Swedish.
Yep. Now he's got pink shoes on, and I think that can actually help him.
And you know the irony of it, you'll notice a lot of these lifters, they're wearing deadlift socks.
Now,
They are.
well, maybe they don't like their calves. Trust me, if you don't want to look at my calves, so I wear the socks as high as possible too. Now, does it belt match his shoes?
Yes.
All right, that's nice.
Wow.
He got that with no problem.
I think he's got a good solid lift there.
Phil, I'm going to make another prediction. I'm going to say that he's going to be the gold medal winner in the super heavyweight division.
I concede.
No Chadamas Cherry has made his prediction.
Yes. Let me look at my crystal ball here.
Well, you know, we've got a couple of weight classes, the 120 and the 120 plus, that both look like the first place lifter has pretty much sewed that up. So the lifting, it's going to be the competition is going to be in the 93 and the 105 class. The 105 class especially. And here's Troy Faseco from USA. He jumped up only 5 kilos. Troy's the only U.S. lifter. No, Bradley Wolf. That's
Brings
right.
it down, nice. Controls it, no problem.
And 330 pound.
That just bested his personal best was 147.5 kilos.
He just new personal best.
Beat that by 2.5 kilos, and he's got more in the tank.
Yeah.
Robin Student. You would think that he's a student.
Is he?
But let's see if I can
Find out.
from our research and development department what he does for a living.
That the heavyweight lift there where Jeff handed off, I thought Jeff was going to land on the guy's lap.
$162.5 kilos. That's a 7.5 kilo jump from his opener.
That's 358 pounds. 7.5 kilo jump. Yeah, moderate.
Yeah, that's like 16, 17 pounds. It's pretty.
And a little slow, but solid.
Yeah, there's three
Solid.
white lights for you.
Yep.
So far, we have not had any
Failed.
bad lifts.
Let's hope that what you just said doesn't bode bad luck for somebody.
Here's Vasil Diaz from Ukraine. He's currently sitting in third position in the 120 kilo weight class.
170.
And presuming he gets this 170, which is a 20 kilo jump from his opener.
Now that is the biggest jump we've seen.
Yeah, extra 44 pounds. It's 45 pounds.
Big jump.
Yeah, big jump for a big man. No wrist wraps, no belt. Titan singlet.
That doesn't look like a normal Titan singlet.
That's an old school one. That's like retro.
Is it?
I got one of them like 20 years ago.
That is.
In fact, I have a Titan singlet that's older than this kid.
Let's see. Now, what age does that make you?
Older than him.
Among us three here, Mike is by far the youngest, the baby of the.
Right.
Of the
That explains why he's not the smartest. Alec Houston from Great Britain is up.
175 kilos here, coming up.
That's a 10 kilo jump.
385 pounds.
And this will tie his personal best.
100 pounds. His name is Jeff Schneider.
That's a 22-pound jump from his last one, from Alec here.
They just, Gino just announced Jeff Schneider as the liftoff king over here.
Jeff is
I think Jeff is huffing and puffing. I don't know. Look, he's sweating.
He's sweating.
He's having a hard time. Somebody get that man a biscuit and a water.
Ivan Palmer's got all the lights up there for 9 for 9 and get all the photography. It's hot up there.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm surprised Mr. Keller isn't sweating then.
He's outside the lights.
Yeah. That looks good. That looks like a good lift.
Keller lost like 30 pounds. So,
Oh, he lost more than that.
Yeah?
He's down there, almost down to 235-ish.
Wow. We're talking about
He was as
concession
high
right
as 300, Dennis. Damn. Yeah, that's unbelievable loss.
now. Well, he's looking a lot healthier.
I imagine his blood pressure went down.
Yeah. Another, he's another user of SSP Nutrition, helping his weight loss and keeping his strength up.
Dennis here, by the way, is the owner proprietor for SSP Nutrition, a supplement, guaranteed drug-free supplement.
Yep, banned substance-free. So
Banned substance-free.
you take it, you won't fail a drug test. It complies with all of the WADA testing requirements.
WADA stands for World Anti-Doping Agency, same agency that does the testing on the Olympics.
Correct. All right, here we go. Anton Courvois from France.
175, 385 pounds. Nice descent.
A little slow on the way up, but no problem.
Good
Muscles it
job.
up.
The bar doesn't have to come up evenly, by the way. As long as the whole of the bar does not go down, that's a good lift. And that was Joseph Pena. Young's, what was he, 17,
18 years old, squats 800 pounds.
And he benches somewhere in the neighborhood of about 400 pounds so
his
far.
Best bench press is 175 kilos.
And he's going to beat that right now.
He's going to try to best his best.
And he's taking a 12.5 kilo jump.
Yeah, but he got his opener very easy.
Very, very solid bench, yeah. That's a 25 poundish jump.
He's a full-time student.
Wonder if he's playing football. I think yesterday he competed in a track meet.
Really?
Yeah.
Maybe the shot put or something?
I kind of believe it wasn't the 100-yard sprint.
No.
I thought he did the 1,600-meter race.
Oh, yeah. He and you, right?
No, I
Arnold Braun is up next from France. He's going
182 and a half.
7.5 kilo jump.
He's currently sitting a 2.5 kilo down from the first place competitor in the 93 kilo class. 93 kilo class is actually pretty competitive. Good chance that
And he weighs lighter than the current leader from Kazakhstan in the 93 kilos. So this is going to be interesting. This could be a little bit of a chess match as we get into the third attempts.
because all he would have to do would be to tie the leader and win on body weight.
That is correct.
The lighter body weight wins on a tie. Whoa!
Well, he had to muscle that up. I don't know if he's got a lot more in the tank there.
But that was a 7.5 kilo jump.
Yeah, it looks like he's ready for like a modeling shoot, this kid.
He is small, isn't he?
Yeah, I mean, he doesn't look like a powerlifter. He looks like he's ready to do a little
He is slender.
GQ posing or something.
Blue Steel.
What's that?
Blue Steel.
Blue Steel?
Zoolander.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that movie? No, I didn't.
Now, Denislam from Kazakhstan is taking also a 7.5 kilo jump.
Does a ritualistic bow to pay respect and homage to the...
Oh, is that why they do that?
I don't know exactly why, but I think it's a sign of respect. And
Respect, yeah.
in fact, I'd like it if you would start bowing to me.
Okay.
Next time we get together.
What does that mean when I'm the head referee that I have to bow to you when you're the lifter?
Just give me a start command on time, please. Slow on the way down. He kind of hesitated on the way up. He wasn't sure. But
I'm not sure.
Let's see if he got it. No.
Ooh.
You know what? He beat the start command, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And he also showed downward movement on the blue card.
Yes.
The 3 card there, that could be butt, could be, I don't think his feet moved, but 3 card is basically everything else other than the blue and the red card, which doesn't say a lot in that explanation. Red card is not touching the belly or touching the belt. Blue card is downward movement or elbows, and the yellow card is everything else.
Okay, we have Christopher Alnes Wright from Norway, 187 kilos. This is going to keep him, this is going to put him in second place if he's able to get this weight. Second place by body weight.
By body weight,
But
but
presuming the Great Britain does the same weight.
yeah,
So we're working on some presumptions here.
he is
No problem.
0.12 less than the Great Britain.
Yeah. So that means that the Great Britain will have to bench more than him,
Yep.
2.5 kilos more than him, if he wants to beat him.
Want to get the silver.
Ladies and gentlemen, the bar is
And here comes the Great Britain at the same weight, which will put him in third position if he gets it due
Yep.
to body weight.
And he's down at 2.5 kilo under, and he's heavier.
Right. But however, he's lighter than the American who's currently in the lead by the Wolfman. So
The Wolfman.
if he matches 190 on his last lift, or if he matches the Wolfman on his last lift, then he could win. So body weight does have a lot to,
Part
play
of the
into.
strategy that the coaches have to keep in mind.
Nice.
Wow, that was a quick lift.
And
He's got a lot more.
Yeah, so that's going to get interesting because his body weight is going to work to his advantage
Yep.
against the American. Is it Bradley Wolf?
Bradley Wolf coming
Right.
up next.
So Bradley Wolf is going to have to not only get this weight, but he's going to have to do some.
Now, if Bradley makes this, there's only 2.5 kilos separating the first three lifters. And then you got body weight issue always to throw in the equation, like Dennis was just saying. This is the one class that's going to be very, very interesting when you see what the coach's strategy is when they start playing off, because they can change their third attempts twice.
Fast on the descent. A little slow, but he got it.
He got it. A little bit slower.
Okay.
Now, they call downward movement and also a one card. The one card is wrong. That's not a good, correct call. He shouldn't be calling that.
All right, so
Like I said, the one card is a not touching the chest or it touches the belt. And you can't, he's obviously doing the right thing there. So that's an incorrect call.
maybe we should educate the judge if you can go over there and let them know.
The jury can, I can't.
I see. Okay. All right, up now we have Robinson.
From
Jerry
USA.
Robinson from
Jerry
USA.
Robinson. 190 kilos.
7.5 kilo jump off of his second attempt. This will keep him in silver position if he gets this.
And he is the lightest lifter in this weight class.
Yeah, but these guys are all separated by at least 20 kilos on their lifts, and there's 3 in the weight class. So I'm going to say that this is,
silver.
This is already predisposed to him getting the silver, the Ukrainian getting the bronze, and the other Ukrainian Vok getting the gold.
Yep.
Patalicio Pagalua from Francais.
He's from France, but I kind of got to believe his ethnicity is maybe Samoan.
Samoan, yeah, I would say Samoan. Southern Pacific. So
Yeah.
He's jumping up a 15 kilo jump from his
That's
opening.
a big jump. Big jump.
It's nothing for Samoan, though.
Is he Samoan?
15 kilos is nothing for Samoan.
Yeah, that's true.
Look at that.
Long arm.
Not only does he have long arms, but he doesn't have the widest grip,
So he's
which is
not
putting a lot of pressure on his triceps.
Yes.
And that's exactly where he stalled on the way up.
Yep. Right at the transition point. And the wider you go, the shorter your bench stroke, and the more you utilize all the bench, your pecs and shoulders and tricep. He wouldn't have had that stall, but some people don't move out because it hurts their shoulders.
Right.
Or at least they say that. Dimitro Volk.
Yeah, he's the leader. He's the gold medal place
And he took a
position
15 kilo jump.
in the 120 kilo weight class.
Yep.
Yeah, well, he's going for some big numbers because
And I think you predicted he might be the gold medal winner.
yeah, he's going to be the gold medal.
Even his opener was higher than the second and third place. Good arch for a big boy.
Yeah, let's see what he's got on his second attempt here. No problem.
Oh, not a problem at all. 3 white lights. It's really unusual to see some of the big boys get called for their butt off the bench.
Right. Oh, they got a much bigger butt.
Yes, that is true. Joel Sunderland, also at 225, and this is the last lift in the second round.
Yeah, and he is sitting in the gold medal position in the 120+ weight class.
Yep.
So this one's pretty much solidified as well.
The 120 and the 120+ classes, the medal positions pretty much almost were decided in the opening lifts.
Yeah, the warm-up rooms.
Or the warm-up, yeah. After this lift, we'll show you the screen with the numbers on it. You can take a look at the 105s and the 93 classes. And
nice lift.
And
no problem.
That was a good lift. Mike, pull up the screen.
Yeah, Mike, wake up. There he is.
Now, look at the 93 and the 105s. Look how close they are. First two lifters in the 93s, they're both opening, or they're both saying they're going to go 185.
Yeah, now the Braun from France will have the advantage at 185 kilo in the 93s.
Because he's lighter.
He's lighter. And similarly, what are we talking about up in the 105s? We got Brad Wolf going for the win.
And he's a little heavier.
Because he has to. He has to go heavier.
Be, yeah. So 197 versus 200.
And then the Norwegian and the Great Britain are both tied at 187. However, the Norwegian will have that advantage because he's the lightest of all of them.
Yep.
So if I was the Norwegian, I would consider going up to 190.
Yeah. And it's stalled. Yep.
Now we're going to start to see some misses here, unfortunately, but it's the reality that the likelihood of people missing their third and final attempt is greatly increased.
Now look at the 93. The Kazakhstan missed his second at 185, and he's a little bit heavier. So I would say that Antoine Braun has a little bit of an inherent advantage going in even, and he's lighter.
Well, the Kazakhstan should increase it to 187.5.
Just because of the fact that he's heavier.
He can't win.
He can't win unless he does push it.
He already took second place. He's already a silver medal. So why doesn't
he push it? Why doesn't he push it?
There's no strategic reason for him not to.
And, well, other than waiting until it's closer to do it, which, I mean, everybody knows he would do it.
Right. There's very little surprises if there's great coaches.
Yeah, it doesn't pay to wait till the last second to turn in the change because we know where you're going to go anyway. Robert Stewart.
Robert Stewart. He's going to go back to his studies. From the Czech Republic with the lovely camouflage belt.
I know what's happening now.
Okay.
If you completely fail a lift, it's supposed to be a 3 card, but the referees are throwing a 1 card, meaning that he didn't complete it too. So I'll concede that one.
Well, Robert Student's only 23 years old. He's got a bright future in the sport. From the Czech Republic.
Yeah, and they historically bring a good team.
He's got his gold. He's got his bronze medal, so I'm sure he's happy.
Flying to the worlds and
flying 10 time zones.
Yeah,
not easy.
Vasil Diaz
going for 100. He's a 5 kilo jump off of his last. Let's see if he can finish up all green.
Left arm.
Nope.
Oh,
almost. Gave it a go.
Yep. Now, he wasn't in a position for gold or silver anyway, and all right, now we're going to 180. Now, well, he could move into 4th place if he'd have gone 182, but it doesn't put him on the medal podium.
No.
Other than to say, okay, I got 4th instead of 5th. All right, here. Alec Houston from Great Britain at 180 kilos. Gets the handoff.
Nice.
Oh, that looked good.
Yep.
Very good lift.
Yep, that's going to put him in. It's going to put him in a probably a 4th or 5th position.
Yeah, depending on what the
Fourth now.
how the Frenchman does.
Fourth now, but if the Frenchman gets his lift, it'll be
Then
fifth.
he'll move up on body weight.
Right. Antoine Couvois from Francais. 5 kilo jump. He's been very conservative. 170, 175, now 180.
Yep. Him and Alec Houston actually had the same bar track. 175 on their second, 180 on their thirds.
Right.
The only difference being in their body weights here.
Little France-English rivalry.
396 pounds. Gets the handoff from Jeff Snyder.
No.
Nope.
Nice battle, though. He
Yeah. Okay, so that meant that Alex Houston moved up into fourth. Yep.
Oh,
Here comes our first
here come the
change.
changes. Now the chess game begins.
All right, who made the change?
We will find out what the change is at our research and development department. Maybe Michael Zolinsky can let us know what's the change. Any idea, Michael?
I don't know.
Doesn't show.
I do not concur.
Well, looks like we're going to get Joseph Pena coming up.
185 kilos is a 7.5 kilo jump.
And what did you say last time that his best bench was?
175.
Wow.
Yeah, he beat it on his second, and now he's
gonna
blowing it away on his third.
Crush it on his third.
Now, you see, they're holding him off the platform because you can't fix your wrist wraps
On the platform.
You have to be ready to go.
Only adjustment you can make on the platform is to your belt.
Okay. Can't tie your sneakers or nothing, right? Fix your hair.
Wow.
Nice. He handled that.
He's gotten better in his bench.
Looks like that track meet yesterday didn't have a negative effect on him.
Maybe it was a marathon he ran yesterday.
I doubt it.
All right. Now we get to okay, look at this now. Kazakhstan did not make a change. They haven't called it yet. 187.5. And he is the heavier lifter.
And we respectively disagree with this call, don't we?
Yes, sir.
We think that he should have went
190 and forced the Frenchman to commit.
Right.
And
why not stay at 185? Make the
and he's got the lower lot
lift.
number. He's got the lower lot number, so he could have.
Yeah, but he's the heavier lifter. He would have had a lower lot
Mike,
number.
can you switch the screen so we can see this?
There we go. Good arch, good arch.
Unless he barely gets this, then maybe the coach knew something that we didn't.
Downward movement, he's going to get called anyway.
Yeah.
Even if
he's upset. You know, no one wants to see that. He missed his last two lifts.
Yep.
I really think they should have kept it at 185 because that would have made France make their third.
Force the Frenchman to make his third, yeah.
Always make them pull. Don't try to take it away from him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mike knows better, actually. Well, nevertheless, he's a silver medalist, so.
And now here's the gentleman that Dennis here was saying doesn't even look like he's a power lifter.
Yeah, he looks like he's ready to go on a modeling shoot. His hair is nicely groomed, his beard.
Slender. And yet he's ranked number 1 right now.
He's almost better looking than I am.
That's hard.
Yeah, I know. I said it almost.
Well, no matter what, he's better looking than I am.
Nice start. Come on here now. Come on.
Oh. Okay. Now, he still places first.
And you know what, Mike? You might be right. I don't think he would have gotten 185. It would have been a hell of a close run. Yeah. So if the Kazakhstan followed at 185
and redid what he missed,
right, and then the Frenchman went for 185 and missed, Kazakhstan would be sitting in gold place right now.
Yep, they would have flipped.
And that's the difference. that's the difference between the coaches with that kind of experience that know these
Now
nuances.
look at, now we're moving into the 105 class, and I'm a little surprised that they're not doing a little more jockeying. Maybe the Great Britain and the Norwegian guy going into this.
Yeah, Great Britain needs to up that. Well, maybe they're waiting to see
if he does
this, and then if he does this, then he's going to up.
Then he's going to have to go up to 195.
Yeah, this moves him into first place if he makes it.
Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Did he go down enough?
Yeah, he went downward.
I
call that a downward movement.
Once you go down, that's it.
Yep. Now, the blue card shows that he had downward movement, which is correct call, and that means he misses that.
Now the Great Britain is going to go for the same weight,
but
which puts pressure on the Wolfman.
Well, but look at this. If the Great Britain misses this also, then the Norwegian wins on body weight the silver.
Yes, that is correct.
But it puts, like you just said, it pushes.
The USA's got the gold.
And then the USA has a goal.
The USA's got the gold.
If he gets it, the pressure's on the Wolfman to do his last attempt because it puts him in this gold medal position.
I think the Wolfman will drop down to 195 if he makes this.
Oh, here we go.
Watch the change right now.
Now watch the Wolfman go down to 195.
195. Okay, now the pressure's on because the Wolfman coming in is the heaviest lifter in the 105.
So here's a change.
And we got a change coming in.
Change, Mr. Keller. 30-10 change has been submitted.
In the meantime, we're going over to the 120 kilo division with Robertson from the U.S.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going to go back to the Wolfman here.
Oh, they did.
There it is.
Yeah, you're right.
Because he's got the lower lot number.
Lower lot number.
There it is.
Yeah, he got the change in before they called bar loaded. And because of lot number, they switched to him.
You notice who USA's got back there now for help and coaching?
Yep.
The great
Donovan Thompson is back there as a personal coach to some of the lifters. And the lifters are coached by the great Bill Hennessy, who is our team coach, and he's a fantastic coach as well. So the USA has not only some really deep lifters, but they have some deep coaching. We have some confusion.
They didn't adjust the rack height for the
rack height. It was all.
Okay.
It wasn't on the chain.
Did you see who caught that too? The great coach, Donovan. Yeah, he was like around the corner and he caught it.
The bar is loaded. Start the clock. Here comes Bradley Wolf.
How did Donovan notice that the rack height wasn't all the way up from so far away?
1 minute.
He's the great Donovan Thompson.
Okay, now
That's a good call.
Bradley is the heaviest lifter in this weight class, and he had put in at a 200 just to see where the others would go.
He's got to do this. This is all out.
Got to go. He's got to do this. Sitting there in second.
Boom! Come on, Brad. Lock it. No. Okay, silver medal. There it is.
He just went to silver medal. Wow. Now, the question becomes, well, no, he couldn't have done. Could he have done 192?
No, he's heavier than the British guy.
Yeah.
And it would have violated.
And it would have been. Yeah, you're right. He's heavier, so he had to go 195.
He had the worst of everything. Heavier and lower
lot number.
And lower lot number.
Wow. Okay, now you've got Jerry Robertson is already sitting in the silver position. Takes a conservative 5 kilo jump. Moving up. The Ukrainian sitting there with a 235 forecast third attempt.
Oh, he's got that.
That's a good lift.
That works.
That is a good lift.
So that brings him from a silver medal to a more silver medal.
To a shinier silver medal.
Shinier. They'll polish it up.
All right, load it up for Patrice.
I'll tell you what, I am personally in disagreement with some of the referee calls.
Silver medalist.
That's why you're not in the chair, Bill.
Well, I will be.
Okay, here we go. Patalicio from France. Francais, 215 kilos. That's a 10-kilo jump off of his last. This man has shown some real strength, but if you remember, he's got a relatively narrow grip, long arms. So, and he had a little tricep slowdown when so let's see how this.
It looks like his hands could be almost a full hand width wider.
So if he's going to stall, it's going to be the
stall
tricep,
spot.
and there it is.
There it is.
Yeah, he's got to go wider with his grip. He's too big to be gripping it like that.
And the referee said he didn't touch his chest.
Really?
All 1 cards.
All 1 card. Supposed to be a 3 card.
Oh,
Even Keller called it a 1 card.
We have 2 more lifters in this flight.
in this session. Both of these lifters are going to finish up with a 235 kilo bench, 518 pounds, and the world record junior is 240.
So he's just shy of the world record.
518 pounds, gold medal winner, Dimitri Wolfman.
And the world record for the 120 plus is 245. So they're not going to be going after the world record, but they're not very far away from it.
Not at all. Not at all. And those knee wraps must be helping.
Maybe it keeps his knees from grinding. Got to have leg drive when you do this.
Did he beat the press command?
I don't think so, but he definitely didn't lock that out.
Kind of hard to tell when you got headphones on about whether or not he beats the commands or not.
Just looking at the video and
Yeah.
last lifter of the flight, Joel Sundelin from Sweden.
120 plus. Remember the screen a little bit earlier. The world record for this is 245. So he's 10 kilos under the world record here.
Was it 245 or 240?
That was for the 120. He's a 120 plus.
Oh, I'm sorry. You're right.
But so 10 kilos. And on these kids, I don't know how old they are, how many years they got left.
23 years old.
Oh, okay.
This is juniors.
This is the last year of his junior span.
Then he's coming into the big boys.
Yeah. Yeah, the numbers really go up
there. This is 518 pounds. This is nothing to sneeze at. I know what this feels like.
Dennis will be opening around 500 plus. Put your butt down. There you go. Wow. And you notice he dropped his chest as he did it too.
Yeah.
And even so it was easy.
He might have had a world record in him. Why didn't he go for the world record? He already won the gold medal. He should have went for another 10 kilos for the world record.
And if he'd have kept his chest up, I think he may have had a good shot at it.
I don't know.
Wow.
But I guess it's easy to be a Monday morning quarterback, right?
On this side of the table? Yep. Well, that completes the session for the juniors in the 93, 105, 120, and 120 plus kilo weight classes.
Right.
And
we're going to be coming back to you in a few minutes at 4 o'clock, no?
Yes.
In 11 minutes?
In 11 minutes. Wow.
All right, I'm going to take a quick 11-minute break, and I'll be right back.
And the next session will be, we're going to be starting the open level.
Next session starts at 5.
Oh, next session at 5, Dennis. So in an hour and 10 minutes, roughly, we'll start the session. And that will be in the open class for the men lighter weights. All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. And we'll sign off for now.